Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a trying new makeup video, but I'm trying new makeup that I tried before one time and then never tried it again. Some of the makeup I tried before and never tried it again, and some of the makeup I purchased but never tried. So that is what we are doing today, because I have all of this makeup that I have not tried and it's just sitting there. So that's what I want to do today. Hopefully you guys love trying new makeup videos and you will stay and watch this video. These are the Maybelline Super Stay foundations. This is going to be a mixture of high-end and affordable. I have these two Laura Mercier, what is this, translucent ultra blur setting powders. I never tried them. This is honey and medium deep. I have this Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner. I'm gonna try that. This Super Stay skin tint. I tried it before and I'm thinking if I should try one of the other ones. And I think I will. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change this for a different product, because I have so many like foundations that I never tried, so I think I'm gonna change this out. I have the e.l.f. 45 Broad Spectrum SPF 45 sunscreen. I have a bunch of lip products. I have some e.l.f. makeup that I didn't try. I'm going to be changing out the foundation. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet, but I'm going to be changing it out because I have about 8 of them that I never even opened. Hopefully they're the right color. Please stay tuned for the video. If you are not subscribed to the channel and you've been here before, I would love it if you would subscribe. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, of course I'm going to love it if you do subscribe. When you make it to the end of the video, please give me a thumbs up because it helps the channel. Also, leave me a comment. I love interacting with you guys. It does help the channel. It helps YouTube know that you guys are watching and that you are feeling the content that I'm putting out. I'm gonna use this Juvia's Place Garden of Juvia's palette. I just didn't feel like I got my fill out of it, so I want to try it again. So hopefully you guys are gonna watch this video. It's gonna be wonderful. And I'm gonna get started with my brows and then I'll be right back to do my eyes. Okay. Okay, I'm back and my eye base is done. I'm gonna use this nude color right here from the Juvia's Place Chocolates palette and just put all over my lid. I'm gonna change brushes. This is the Sigma Tapered Blending number E35. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that all over the lid just to set that base in place. Okay, so I did change out the foundation and I'm gonna try this Ilia skin tint along with this. I forgot I had a new primer. That's how long ago I purchased it and forgot that I had it. It's so crazy. I cleaned and organized my studio. I'm not used to it yet, so I have to find a spot to put like everything in that I'm using. I'm using this Juvia's Place Garden of Juvia's palette one more time, only because I did not get my fill of this palette. Like, I feel like it was a look that I needed to do that I did not do. I've been dreaming about this palette, like how I'm gonna put it together, and I'm excited. So anyway, I'm gonna take this purple color and I'm gonna put that in the crease. That's how we're starting today. It's called Sweet Lilac. I even have my colorful shirt on today. I was like, I gotta use this palette. It's summertime and I have to use this palette. The color is very pigmented. It's so pretty. I just love a good like pastel or like bright color palette. I'm excited. I just want to deepen it up and just get it as pigmented and as much color payoff as we can. These colors are so vibrant. I want them to show up on my eye as vibrant as they are in this palette. So the combination of colors that I am going to put together today is probably not a combination that you would do. I was like, I want to show what this palette can really do. Not that I'm the best eyeshadow like blender or best eyeshadow doer, but I just love a good colorful eyeshadow. So I really was like, I want to put this green and blend out this purple. I know it sounds weird, but that's what I've been thinking about. So this green right here, this is the purple that we use. I'm going to take that green, so I'm going to put it above the crease and I want to blend out. I don't know if it's going to work out, but that's what I visualized. I don't know if it makes sense. I don't know if it's going to be right, but that is what I visualized to blend out the purple. It looks very light, like it's not giving me what I want it to give. I'm going to pack it on and see. I just think the color is so pretty, and then I'm going to go back in with the purple to deepen up the purple. But I just was like, I want to put these colors together. I'm going back in the lilac color. It's weird, but I like it. I'm going with this brush that doesn't have anything on it and just blend in between those two colors. I don't know, it's not as pigmented as I thought it would be, but they are pastel colors, but it's still very pretty. I may have to go in with like a deep purple or something. So the next color that I want to use is this color right here. This is an E25 Sigma. This color is called Peony. This pink is like standing out more than the purple did. I like that. Very pretty. Sometimes when Juvia's place their palettes, the colors come out deeper than they look. So I'm gonna try this other shadow called Lilac U, and I'm gonna use this Smith 235 brush. Let's see. Okay, so it's a brighter color, and it's very close to that pink. That's not what we want. We want this purple. We want that purple to really show. Actually, yeah, this brush is giving me more of the purple. That purple is so pretty. Well, it's lilac, but it's so pretty. Okay, I'm going back in the color Peony again. Now I want to use this color Marigold. I know I'm using a lot of colors, but I'm a color girl. I'm gonna try this yellow color. I want that color. It just added something. That is so pretty. I like it. Now I think that I'm gonna take the purple, this purple right here, and put it on the outside in the corner. Let's see how that is. That color is called Flower Child. It's like a shimmery color. Okay, so I really like just the depth that color added. Wait, I'm gonna go and do the other eye, and then I'm gonna come back and finish. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this Lancôme blue liner and cover over this. Yeah, this is the Artliner by Lancôme. I'll put the exact color on the screen. I just know it's blue. I'm gonna make this wing shorter. I don't really like these liners because you gotta keep dipping them. The color is pretty, but it's too much work. That's the color. I'm gonna try to fix these lines because I like this one better. I'm gonna put this Glow Recipe Avocado Eye Cream on. I already put a moisturizer on. I put this Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Cream on under my eyes. And I'm going to put my primer on first, and then I'll put my lashes on. I have this One Size Secure to Sweat Dry Till Dawn Primer. It's a mattifying primer. That's what it looks like. I ordered it when it first came out, and I forgot that I ordered it. I forgot that I had it. It's $5.20, and I had to put my phone on sleep because every time I film, somebody calls. So let's see what this says. Primer Facts: sweat-proof, waterproof, shine-proof. 12-hour oil-resistant, shine-control mattifying primer. Formulated with botanical ingredients as an alternative to aluminum. This primer absorbs excess sweat and oil to intensely mattify and prolong makeup wear. It says squeeze a dime-sized drop onto the fingertips, warm it up, press it into the skin before makeup. Pro tip: secure the sweat and wait for a minute for formula to dry before applying makeup. Okay, I usually wait like 5 minutes, and by the time I finish my lashes, that's what it's gonna be. So this is what the product looks like. It's a cute little package. This is 30 mils, so 1 fluid ounce, and it's not completely filled because there's a lot of space down here, but it's all good. I'm gonna put this on my skin and see how it goes. I've never tried this. I'm gonna leave it on, even though I'm not going out the house, but I do have some stuff to do in the house. So that's more than a dime size. It might be too much. It has a weird smell. It doesn't say anything about it being like pore refining or anything like that. It just says that it's mattifying. I'm gonna look on the Sephora website and see. It's a very thick consistency. It reminds me of a cream from the doctor. It does not feel dry. I don't like this component, and I'm gonna tell you why. You see that extra product? I can't get it back in. These products be too expensive to be wasting product, and now you can't get it back in when you put too much, you know, on your hand or whatever. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my lashes on, and I'll be right back. Those are my lashes. A nice lash for the summer. They're a little exaggerated, but I like them. Like, you definitely can't wear these lashes and wear sunglasses. Most of my lashes I can't wear sunglasses with, even if they're not long. I don't like my glasses hanging off my face. So it's out of stock. Like, this primer must be really good because it's been out of stock a lot. Okay, so it says it's good for pores. It has a matte finish, best for oily combo and normal skin. long wearing, waterproof, and is trending on social media. Highlighted ingredients are bamboo marrow powder, which absorbs excess sweat and oil, horsetail and sage extracts, which absorb excess sweat and tighten the look of pores, and squalene, which prevents dry skin. And it's free of parabens and formaldehydes and that whole list of ingredients that I normally read off. Yeah, it's free of all of that. It says what else you need to know. Made with botanical ingredients and shown to outperform aluminum-based formulas, this primer provides up to 12 hours of oil resistance, visible shine, and mattifying power while minimizing the look of pores. Apply before foundation or wear alone to combat sweat and oil on a bare face. Sounds good. And it retails for $34. Let me just tell you what we're wearing today on our face. This is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint Broad Spectrum SPF 40 sunscreen. I have color number 17.5, which I think might be too dark for me. And I know I always say it, but I saw it and I was like, oh my god, I should have got 16. But we're gonna see. I had this thing for a while and I was like, I gotta try it. So I'm so happy to be trying it right now. This retails for $48. It is 1 fluid ounce, so 30 mils of product. And my color, the description is 17.5 extra deep with golden undertones. Now when you see these skin tints in the store, the color is totally off, but it kind of like it kind of turns into your skin color. That's what I'm saying. It says an award-winning tinted serum with light dewy coverage, mineral SPF, and potent levels of skincare ingredients. The coverage is light, it's a radiant finish, the formulation is liquid, plant-based squalene hydrates and tightens the look of skin without clogging pores. Niacinamide visibly smooths skin texture and refines uneven tone. Hyaluronic acid makes the skin look plumper and replenishes moisture levels. This product is vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, and it comes in recyclable packaging. It says this clean skin tint combines makeup, skincare, and SPF into one step. Clinically proven to hydrate, protect, and improve appearance of pores, blemishes, redness, wrinkles with every wear. Choose from 30 shades that blend in seamlessly with a dewy finish for skin that looks and feels alive. So we're gonna see. I'm excited. I've been wanting to try this forever. Okay, and it says clean at Sephora is a curation of brands committed to evolving the beauty industry. When you see our clean seal, you can be sure this brand's products are formulated without certain ingredients that are potentially harmful to human health and environment, and also addresses ingredients clients are concerned about, including phthalates, formaldehyde or formaldehyde releasers, oxybenzone, octinoxate, hydroquinone, triclosan, coal tar, and methylchlorothiazole in soluble plastics, microbeads, and more. For the full list, check out the ingredients tab. All I know is that I've messed those words up. I mean, yeah, they look longer than supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's all I can say. So anyway, let's get to this. So this is number 17.5. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. You see that? It's like a orangey color. Okay, so this has a drop, like a, oh my god, do you see that color? It's like an eyedropper. Alright, so we're gonna use this brush right here, which is the A24. It's very liquidy. It has a funny kind of smell, but I can't put my finger on what the smell is. So you see how it kind of like goes from being that orangey color to kind of blending in with your skin. It's very liquidy, very orangey. We are going to see, because this is a skincare skin tint and SPF. Who would not want that? And it actually does look good on the skin. I thought it was going to be darker than what it is, but it's not. So okay, so this is going to be a very light face of makeup as far as the coverage is concerned. This is something that you could grab every day. You have all bases covered. I'm excited about it because I never put it on my face. Like, I never tried it on. I just saw it and I was like, oh my god, I think that color is going to be too dark. But it looks like it might be a-okay. So that's good. It definitely doesn't have much coverage at all. Did it say medium coverage? I gotta look again because I don't see no medium coverage. And I don't think it's buildable. It looks good on the skin, but it's definitely, okay, wait a minute now. It's covering up my hyperpigmentation under my neck. It feels good on the skin. It's definitely glowy. This is definitely a running out the door kind of skin tint because the coverage is not there. I don't know, the skin looks a little textured, and I'm not sure if it's the primer, because all of these products that we're using are products that we never used before. It looks a little textured, like it doesn't look smooth. I wonder if the primer is like beating up. I don't know. Let me see what the coverage is again. Coverage, very light. Okay, it is light. It definitely has a very textured look. It looks like maybe the primer. You see what I'm saying? Like something is definitely rolling up. Do you see that? It could be the primer. I'm like, I know I've seen something that looked like it was rolling off. I'm just gonna take all of it off. But it definitely, maybe I put too much primer on, because it did say a little pea size and I put more than pea size. I think that could be what the problem is. But now I wanna know, when you put other stuff on top of it, how is it gonna work? We're gonna see that right now. The color is good for the summer. The skin looks nice and glowy. It's so crazy because I figured that the primer was gonna be pilly. When they have those like really drying kind of primers, it usually doesn't work well. Like there's usually a learning curve to using them. So we're gonna use this Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. I have it in the color HoneyComb and Brittle. To me, this color right here is always a very good color corrector, which I think is gonna work really well with this skin tint because it doesn't have a lot of coverage. I'm gonna put it around my mouth. I'm gonna mix it. Put a little bit of that there. Definitely in there. Yeah, it definitely has something pilly, and I don't know what it is. I think it's the primer. Yeah, because all on my face you see texture. Now this, it kind of dried down a little bit. See that? Yes, definitely something coming off on my face. Let me try a different brush. Let me try this one. I don't want to take everything off, but it's definitely like rolling off. And I think it's the primer, because foundations don't usually do that. So I definitely think it's the primer. Okay, I'm gonna use this concealer brush to blend in the concealer. And I feel like I need a different brush. Have you guys seen anybody else review this? Let me know in the comment section. Did they have an issue with the pilling? Either product, like the foundation or the primer. But I'm thinking it's the primer. I'm definitely thinking it's the primer. I feel like it's not even blending in. Do you see that? It's like sitting on top. What is going on? What is going on? I'm gonna let the concealer dry down a little bit more. I don't feel like it's drying down. Yeah, it looks very wet still. Okay, so everything feels really light on the skin. Like it doesn't feel like there's anything on it. It doesn't feel heavy. You don't feel the primer. You don't feel the skin tint. Even the concealer is very, very light. I'm gonna go under my eyes and I'm gonna set it with this Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Protection Blurring Under Eye Powder in the color medium. I want to just set these eyes down. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna set everywhere that I put the concealer. So far it looks pretty though. Like it really has a pretty glowy look about it. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Halo Beauty Wand. This is the color Deep Rich, and I'm gonna just put a little bit. Well, I guess it's a little bit depending on who's using it. It's a little bit depending on who is using it. That's what the color looks like. And they have a lighter color too that I said I was gonna try. Right here, maybe I'll use this one to contour my nose with. This one is the color Tan Deep, and that one is Deep Rich. Okay, so we're gonna use this one to contour our nose. Actually, the color is not bad. I didn't think it was gonna show up on me, but it's there. Okay, we're gonna blend in this bronzer with this Morphe M449 brush. Now, I've never tried, I think Charlotte Tilbury has a wand. I didn't use that one. I did try the Laura Mercier one, which was okay, but it was no better than this one. And this one's like, I don't know, $8. The other one's like 30. So sometimes you gotta be like, okay, the $6 one is just as good. Everything doesn't have to be super, super expensive. Not if it works the same way. I know like a lot of times these products now have a lot of skincare in it, which is wonderful, but if you are prepping your face and you have your own skincare routine, sometimes you can go the less expensive route. You don't necessarily have to buy everything high end unless you just want to and your pockets call for it. Everybody likes something different, but that, do you see how that bronzed my skin. It looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it. And I'm gonna go into here and do this to slim out this face. I have been eating really, really bad the last couple weeks. It's not a good thing. I usually have self-control unless I'm like stressed or something, and then I can't get it together. But that's all right. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna get it back on point. I love that. It looks so good. Like the skin looks really good. This is definitely a full face of everything new. I usually don't mix everything like this, but I have so much stuff that I did not use yet, and I just wanted to use it. I have these two Laura Mercier Ultra Blur powders, one in the color medium deep and the other one in honey. This is what the component looks like, and they retail for $48. They're actually more expensive than the last powder. I think the last one is like $39. It comes in 3 shades, which is translucent, honey, and medium deep. They also have a mini size. It's a loose powder formula, matte finish, fragrance free, hyaluronic acid, long wearing, best for dry, combo, and normal skin. It says a talc free loose setting powder that is infused with hyaluronic acid for comfortable up to 16-hour wear, and ultra blurring power. Light coverage, matte finish, loose powder. Hyaluronic acid makes the powder comfortable for all skin types. Amino and silica powders create a soft focus effect on fine lines, pores, and imperfections. And it's free of parabens and formaldehyde and all of that kind of stuff. This powder has a weightless texture, so skin looks and feels soft, smooth, and flawless. It is infused with ultra blurring ingredients like amino acid and silica powders to blur away the look of pores, fine lines, imperfections with total shine absorption and zero photo flashback. We're gonna use the honey one first under our eyes, but just look how smooth the skin is looking. It's very dewy. The under eye looks gorgeous. That's what the color of the powder looks like. I think the powder color is a little bit different than the regular one. Okay, so let's see if the colors are the same. One is a little hint more orangey, this one, but that's okay. It may look less stark, so we're gonna see, because that's what we're trying today. And I definitely think, I mean, the medium deep, I think they're different colors from what I looked at. Okay, so that's it, and we're gonna put that under our eye. It's definitely lighter weight. I could see that. It definitely feels lighter going on. I never even seen like a review on a lot of these products. Like, I don't usually like to watch reviews until after I do my video, because I don't want to be swayed in any way. Now I see some like build up there, like some texture, something going on. I don't know what it is, but I guess it's light. Okay, and I'm gonna take some and put it here. This is the honey color. I'm gonna put it there so we can kind of cut the cheek a little bit. It definitely feels different, like very, you don't even feel like you put nothing on. Not that the other one was heavy, but this one is definitely lighter. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Let me feel it. It's definitely smooth and lighter. Definitely more lightweight. I was happy with the other one. I was upset that she don't do the darker colors in the larger size when they have like a deluxe size. You get like double the product for almost half the price, and you know, why you don't offer it to the darker skin people. Pay attention. They never offer it to the darker skin people, which I don't understand. Okay, so this one is a little more red. Oh wait. This one is a little, ooh, oh my god, I'm wasting all this good powder. Yeah, this one is, they're very close in color, but this one is a little more orangey. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. They are definitely very close in color. And I'm gonna take this brush and stamp this powder in because it fell on the brush, and we're not wasting no powder. I cannot find all my little black sponges that I bought, the little triangle ones, and I bought a second pack. I don't know, a lot of times I order stuff from Amazon and I don't open it. It's probably still in one of those closed boxes, which is not a good thing, because sometimes if I don't like stuff, by the time I open it, it's too late. It's too late for me to do anything with it. The powder, it looks nice on the skin. It's kind of like sitting on top of the skin though. Like, it don't look like it blends in as good as the other powder did, in my opinion. I'm gonna set under here. I'm not going out the house, but I'm gonna wear this for a while so that we can see how everything behaves together. I'm gonna use this Glowish powder by Huda Beauty, number Rich 12, to just bring everything together and stamp everything in. See how this is like textured right here? I don't know, let me stamp this in first. Oh, you know what? No, let me do under my eyes first before I take all of this off. Yeah, it's just gonna be quick under the eyes. I'm gonna take this purple Flower Child. I'm gonna go into the pink color, Peony, and just buff it out. And then I'm gonna do a quick mascara. I'm gonna do this one, the Milani Highly Rated Mascara. I really like it. That's our mascara. I'm gonna use this gold color from Sephora. This is the Sephora 12 Hour Colorful Liner. I'm gonna put that in the waterline. This color is called, I think, Sunshine. Yeah, Sunshine. It don't really stand out a lot, but that's all I'm doing today because I know in my last video I said I had LASIK last week and my eyes feeling a little weak. Just a little weak. Okay, so I'm gonna take this powder. This is the Glowish powder. And oh my gosh, look at what it does. Anyway, I'm gonna take that powder. I probably could have got a number 11. But that's alright. I like the powder. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous on the skin. The color is pretty. And it makes everything look wonderful. I like that. I'm going to spray my face with this e.l.f. Suntouchable Set for Sun 45 Broad Spectrum. It says sun protection and setting spray. Oh, okay. It's got a nice bowl that it's shaken up with. I don't know if it's gonna leave any white spots on our face, but we're gonna see. Ooh, it smells like alcohol. Straight alcohol. Ooh, wow. It smells like alcohol. I don't know, it looks a little weird on the skin. I see like, I don't know, little marks. Like little splotchy marks. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I see it. That's what we have with that. I'm gonna go. I don't think it's dry. Nope, it's not dry. Is it like an oil in it? Because it's really not dry. And it looked like it kind of made the skin a little textured. I'm gonna hit it with this beauty blender. It's definitely got some kind of oil. It looks a little weird. The skin looks a little weird. I'm just gonna go over it with a powder because I don't know. Something's not right. I think that if you're gonna use that sunscreen, you use that as, you know how if you guys watch TikTok, they've been saying like, put your moisturizer on, then a powder, and then spray it with a setting spray. Yeah, that's what I would use it for because it's not doing what I need it to do. Okay, but the skin looks okay, but it definitely had some kind of oil in it. Can you see the glow that it gave? It definitely has an oil. Okay, I'm gonna go into this Pat McGrath Mahagony bronzer. You know what bronzer I haven't used in a while? The House Labs bronzer. And I love the House Labs bronzer, but I haven't touched it. I gotta pull it out. Yeah, it definitely has some kind of oil in it. When you do all of these new products together, you kind of get to see what's what, but not really, because you like guessing. But I can tell you that whatever was beating up on my face was definitely that primer, because like I said, those primers that are supposed to be like super sweat resistant and all of that, if you don't put them on the right way, and if you put too much too soon without the right kind of product on top, it will beat up like that. And I mean, all of a sudden, just a bunch of texture on the skin, a bunch of like particles. It wasn't even texture, it was particles that needed to be like wiped off. Okay, so we have our bronzer on, and I think I'm going back in with that powder, but it definitely looks glowy. Like the skin looks glowy from that setting spray. It definitely left it oily. Like it's a lot of oil in that product. We just want to cut our cheeks a little bit. So I'm gonna go into these Dior Rosy Glow blushes because I only use them when I show them to you guys. Like I never pick them up again to be like, oh my god, I love it, or oh my god, what is it? We're gonna try them today and see how they work out. Two beautiful colors. This is berry and this is cherry. So we have the fruits today. The berry is so pretty. It's like a really deep, sort of like a winter color, but we're gonna use it today because it's like a purple. I feel like it's not really there. I see something. It's very dark. It's like a grape. It's like a grape color. That's what it is. It's more grape than berry. But it looks okay on the skin. It's very dark. Like very dark. Do you see how dark it is? Like it's very dark. It's like a contour. I'm gonna use this other color on the cheeks. Let's see what this one does. Okay, so it brightened a little bit, but it's definitely pigmented. I'm gonna say that. But these are very dark colors. They look nice, but I don't know if it's the oil or what it is, but they are definitely saying something. And that was berry and cherry, right? Berry and cherry? Yeah, berry and cherry. Okay, I wanted to try this Halo Wand blush. It says blush, but it's like a highlight, so that's what we're using it as. I definitely don't see where it is a blush. This is the color Magic Hour, and I think I put too much on the back of my hand, which I did. That's a lot. And this is a blush. That's what they said. Definitely not a blush. Definitely not a blush. Definitely a highlighter. It's pretty. We know I love blush and we know I love highlighter. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's a lot going on. It definitely dries pretty fast. It definitely gives a glowy look. Let me tap this in before it gets crazy. They were talking about, but it's definitely not a blush. And I'm glad I only got one color. I mean, it looks nice on the skin. It definitely gives a glow, but it is not a blush. It is definitely a highlighter. Well, it woke up those blushes that are on my cheeks. That it did, because they were pretty dark. Everything looks pretty. It's different. Okay, so that's what we have going on there. I'm gonna put a lip on now. This is the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner. This is what it looks like. This color is called Rich Wine. I mean, it feels nice on the lips. Very smooth. It's very creamy. It's one of these retractable liners, so I like that. Kind of self-sharpening. I don't know if it's long-lasting. It says to help extend the wear of your lip color, first fill in your lips completely with the lip liner. Color is nice. I'm gonna use these lip whips by NYX. This is the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream, and I have it in the color Birthday Frosting and Pillow Fight. I like the doe foot applicator. The color is gorgeous. It smells like birthday frosting. Now I don't know what a Pillow Fight smells like, but this one smells like birthday frosting. They are supposed to be long lasting. Both colors look very nice together. I think that everything is looking good. I think the skin looks super oily. I'm gonna spray with the Onesize setting spray. Right, this is the On Till Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray. We need mattifying today. We don't need waterproof, but that's what we need. And I'm gonna spray. Woo! Okay, that was nice. I'm not really loving anything that is on my face blush wise. So I have this blush right here. This is the Infallible 24-Hour Blush in the color Confident Pink. I'm gonna put that on the cheek area and see how it does, because I feel like something's missing. Yeah, I feel like that's what it needed. Much better. Much better. It wasn't making me happy. I'm gonna go and do my hair, and then I'll be back to go over the products with you guys. Yeah, so far I think it looks good. The hair is gonna make a difference. I love the eyes. I think the makeup looks pretty good. I will go over everything and let you guys know my thoughts. I'll be back in a few. Okay guys, I'm back, and this is the finished look. I have a lot of thoughts. First of all, I love the eyes. They're very colorful but understated, and I think they look gorgeous. I think the overall look it's okay. That's all I could say. It's definitely a summertime look. I'm gonna go over all the products, let you know my thoughts about everything. This is just quick hair. I just took the braids out because it would have took me forever, and it's already, let me see what time it is. It is 7:07. We've been filming for a minute, so let me just go over everything really quickly. First, I'm gonna start with this Onesize Secure the Sweat On Till Dawn primer. I think the primer is nice. I think I may have put a little too much on, and that's why it was like beating up on my face. Like it was a whole layer of product that I had to like brush off because it was balling up on the face. We're gonna see how long it lasts. Like I said, I'm not going out the house, but I'm gonna be up for at least another 3 hours. So I will come back, even if I come back on my phone and like close out the video and just say, hey, this is what my face is looking like, blah blah blah. But I definitely will come back for you guys. I think the primer is nice and I really cannot wait to wear it by itself. I think the eyes look beautiful. I use the Garden of Juvia's palette. I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. And the colors are very bright but understated. Like they're not really heavily pigmented. They look beautiful on the skin. I think the blend of the colors together looks gorgeous. I used some of the colors as highlighters on my cheeks because I wasn't happy with the highlighter blush from e.l.f. But anyway, I used this color on the eye, this color on the eye, this color on the eye, this color on the eye. I used this color on my cheeks and on my nose, and I just think that it's a gorgeous palette. I'm definitely going to use it again. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. Just to see how the eyes are very colorful but not bam in your face. I think they look beautiful. I also use this Chocolates palette, just the nude color, to set my lid. The one right here, this one, yeah. So I use that. Then I use the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40 with niacinamide, squalene, and hyaluronic acid. I really like it. This is a $50 skin tint, but I think it was nice. Like, I'm gonna use it again. I'm not gonna mix it with the primer, but I'm definitely gonna use it again because it's good for like every day, all day. If you're running out and you don't want to do too much, you put it on your face. It looks really nice. I think the color was spot on. I thought it was gonna be a little dark, but it actually blended in very nicely. So I like this and I'm gonna keep using it. I have so many skin tints. I think I may do a video like letting you know my thoughts on these different skin tints and which one I love the most, because I like them all. Like they all are nice in their own way. I use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder Ultra Blur in Translucent Medium Deep and Translucent Honey, and I think the powder was very nice. It doesn't give the face the same smoothness as the original powder does, I guess because it's lighter. It didn't give the same kind of smoothness to the skin, but I do think it looks nice. Yeah, will I run out in bodies again? More than likely I won't. I love the original formula. If I have to use any of her powders, it will definitely be the original one, not this one. This one was nice, but it was just okay. Now maybe the more I use it, the more I will enjoy it, but right now I'm stuck on the ones that I know. Let me just talk about the texture on my cheeks. Actually, my cheeks look really, really good. Like that primer really did smooth out the skin. I don't see a lot of texture other than the breakouts that I have already. It really looks gorgeous on the skin. The primer, so far, other than the little beading up, it is looking really good on the skin. So I can't wait to see how it lasts. I use this Milani Highly Rated Mascara on my lower lashes. I have very short lower lashes and I have a hard time catching them, so sometimes they look a little messy. I didn't want to get it all over my face, but that is a nice mascara. It's very similar to the Fenty one, I must say that. I like the brush and I like the color. I think the Fenty is a lot more black than that one, but they're very similar. I used the e.l.f. Halo Glow Wand Blush. It's not a blush, it's a highlighter. It was nice, but I didn't love it. It didn't really do what I would have liked to see it do. I didn't really have much expectations of it, but it didn't make me say, oh, let me run out and get other colors. And if the more expensive ones are just like this, I'm glad I didn't get them because it didn't make me like, oh, it didn't do that to me. So yeah, it's okay, but I don't love it. Now what I did like was the Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour Stick. I have it in the color Deep Rich and I have it in the color Deep Tan Deep, and I actually like both of them. I contoured my nose with the Tan Deep and I contoured my face with the Tan Rich, and I think it looks gorgeous. I think it gave a nice like bronzy kind of look to the skin. It gave me that it's summertime, I've been out in the sun, and it definitely left my skin bronzed and sun-kissed, so I do like both of them. Yes, I do. Okay, so I use these two Dior blushes, right? Berry and Cherry. And I really was not impressed with either one of them. Like, I feel like they're very, very dark blushes. These blushes are winter blushes. This is what Berry looked like. It's a purple. It's very deep. It is definitely a full winter blush. It is not for summer. This one I could probably get away with in the summer. I mixed the two of them together. I'm gonna try this one on its own. The formula is nice. I think the pigmentation was nice, but I don't know that they're worth the money. Like, I really don't. I think the colors were nice, but I have to really try these again because I'm not super satisfied with either one of them. Really, I'm not. I used the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer under my eyes, and this concealer never disappoints. A nice amount of smoothness, full coverage, and the color payoff is everything. To me, like this color right here, which is, I should never forget it, HoneyComb, is very much a color corrector for somebody my complexion, and this one just gives a nice pop to the under eye. That one is called HoneyComb. I used the Pat McGrath bronzer, and I like the bronzer. I think that is a nice color. It did a really good job on the skin. You could see it. It blended in with the berry blush, so you can't tell which is which, but I think it's a very nice bronzer. I thought that she should have came out with a few darker shades than that one. A little more, not necessarily darker, but a little more rich in color, so you can see it on women of my color and deeper. Maybe she's coming out with something else. I don't know. I used the Glow Wish powder. This is the Rich Luminous Pressed Powder. I'm actually really loving this powder. Like, this is my go-to if I'm not using my Dior Backstage powder because it's nice. I want to say I have the number 11 in my stash, and this is 12. It's pretty deep. The 11 will probably keep my foundations the color that they are. This one makes my foundation a little bit deeper, but I still love it. I think it's wonderful. What else did I use? I used, to save the day, this blush right here. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Freshwear Blush in the color Confident Pink. And I have so much different stuff on my cheeks. I'm surprised that my cheeks are not looking like holes, like open holes with pores. This blush really set off the look. I think you could see that I put the pink there. I did put powder over it because I feel like my skin looks a little greasy, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. But I do like the blush. It's very nice. So it kind of just gave the face a little light because it was looking so dark with the dark bronzer and the dark blushes. So it gave it a little pop, so I like it. As well as the highlighters that I used from the Garden of Juvia's palette. I used this 24-hour Sephora Colorful eyeliner in the color Sunshine. It really didn't show up like I would have liked it to, and I think it was my fault because I just had eye surgery last week and I don't want to go too much in my waterline and make a mistake and poke myself in the eye, so I didn't really go heavy with it. It's not a very smooth pigmented pencil, like you really have to go in like I just did with this, so yeah, I didn't want to do that. And I used this Lancôme Artliner in this blue color. I'll put it on the screen because I don't know what the blue color is, but this is what I use to make my wing. The blue Lancôme Artliner. I don't love it. What I don't love about it is the fact that you have to keep dipping it. It reminds me of a quill ink pen from back in the days. What I would like to have them do is make it into a pencil, and then I would love it because the formula of the product is actually very nice and it's very smooth going on. It's just too much dipping for me. I don't want to have to dip. I want to be able to do the line and keep it moving. I use these NYX Professional Smooth Whip matte lip creams, and I use both colors, and I think they look very pretty, very nice. I feel like nothing on the lips. They are definitely matte. We're gonna see how long wearing they are because I'm about to eat after this. I use the lip pencil, a Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in the color 160 Rich Wine. I thought it was nice. Nothing spectacular about it. It's just a nice pencil. Would I repurchase it again? Probably not. It's not one of those pencils that make you say, "Ooh, I gotta have that." Didn't make me say that. I use this right here. This is the e.l.f. Suntouchable All Set for Sun 45 broad spectrum sunscreen, sun protection, and setting spray. I didn't love it. Now what I didn't love about it was I didn't love the way it made my skin look kind of dryish after, but it gave it a sheen. It doesn't make sense, but that's what happened. It gave like a fuzzy kind of look to the face, and then it gave a very emollient cast on the face after. So what I would use this for is if I'm going out and I'm just spraying it on my face and I don't mind the glow, I would do it. Or I would do it as a first step if I'm going out and I want like a super heat resistant kind of look. I would probably put this on in one of my earlier layers to set products, and then at the end I would top it off with something else. Ooh, because this was just too oily for me. That's why my skin looks as glowy as it does. It's not this super serum skin tint that's supposed to have a glowy look. It was, as soon as I sprayed that on, I was like, wow, what is going on here? And it says what it does is it helps protect your skin and your look with this clean, broad spectrum sunscreen that's also a quick dry makeup setting spray. The fine mist applies evenly with no white cast. Infused with skin-loving watermelon extract and prickly pear seed. It says 15 minutes before sun exposure. Apply after makeup application or wear it on its own. Shake well before each use, closing eyes and lips. Spraying generously and evenly away from the face 8 to 10 inches. Keep eyes closed for 3 seconds post application and reapply every 2 hours. First of all, I thought I was spraying alcohol on my face. Like it smells like alcohol. I was like, am I spraying alcohol? Like that's how strong it was. It was very, very strong. And I like a lot of e.l.f. products, but this one, I don't really know. I don't really know. So I wound up setting my face with the One Size On Till Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray. And this is what we got. I think it looks beautiful. I think that the skin looks nice. And again, like I said, I'm gonna come back at the end of the night. Even if I am not sitting here, I'll be sitting somewhere and I will be giving you my thoughts on how the makeup is looking. But this is what we have right now. And I think it looks pretty good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and you made it this far. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this look, this eye makeup, this face. Have you used any of these products? What do you think about these lip products? Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, I hope that I get to see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed making it for you. Okay, so it's 11:03 and I don't have anything to show you guys the time. But it's 11:03. This is what my makeup is looking like. I don't know why when I film, my skin doesn't look real. Like, it just doesn't have the right... The skin is very glowy. The makeup is still on. Everything is still intact. Everything is still looking good. I don't think my nose... Yeah, my nose is not oily. That's just the glow from the makeup. I mean, everything is still intact. If you look at my face up close, like it's looking really good. I'm impressed with all of the products that I have on my face. And this lipstick, I have not touched it up. It's still on. I ate pizza, guys. And this is what my lips are looking like. So this is like 4 hours after I finished the video. So yeah, it looks good. My lips, I cannot believe that the freaking lipstick is still on all this time. Those lip whips from NYX are really, really good. Everything looks wonderful still. Like I said, it's only 4 hours. More than likely in the morning, I'm not going to have a chance to film a wear test. I will try, but I doubt it. I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you did not check out that blush video that I did, please go check it out. All right, thank you guys. See you later. Look how good my lips look.